Good morning, it's Denise here at Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you for joining me again, it's lovely to see you here. So I'm back with the signature and the sewn cover for the blue Junky Junk Journal that I made with all the leftover junk pieces of paper, pieces of kit, book pages that are all lying around on my desk. So when I left you yesterday, I had an envelope and some material, and today I have got a cover, and it's the first time I've made a small cover like this with a padded envelope. So it's one of those with like the bubble stuff filled inside, and I have to say it really was lovely to make. It was real easy to make with the material over it, except for, of course, rushing along like I did, I forgot to cut the bottom off it. Yeah, so I made an absolutely beautiful journal cover that was much too long for the signature that we created. It was right down here, so I had to cut the bottom off and you know, sew it up. So hence we've got a little bit of lace across the bottom of it, but that's absolutely fine. I said it was going to be a really fluffy, lacy kind of journal, just because all the pages inside were all higgly-piggly and odd sizes. I thought that would be a good way to go. So I have also, while the sewing machine was on the go, put some, we saw the signature yesterday, but I put some yes, fabric and lace and snippety things. Yep, I'm going to take some of those off. I don't want them all, but I don't mind some of them staying down the edges of the pages. So I've put a bit of a blue ruffle down there. Put some lace down that one. That's the tip-in, still waiting to go. Lace, yep, just bits of lace on things really. Piece across the bottom of that music one, and a bit on the rooks, and obviously the same in the back, bits and pieces, just so that when it fits in here, and we're going to sew it in today, it's, you know, it's got a little bit of interest rather than just a flat set of pages. Okay, so let me know if you're thinking of giving the bubble envelope cover a go. I really would recommend it. Was brilliant. I'm definitely going to have a go with a bigger one next time and make sure I get my dimensions right before I start stitching. I've also had a little think about the cover, and again I want to use things I've got, not create things. We have got these lovely snippets that we've been making, or that I made with you on film, which I rather like. I know it wants something up there. I've got some like bird card toppers, quite like that one actually. I think that might, because I can stitch it on, or I can glue it on, or both. And I also brought this. I wondered about this, which looks quite nice on the front. But once I'd thought about these and something up there, I wondered if I could make, now two would be too big, so it'd have to be one. Some kind of a pocket. I suppose it could be a nice side tuck, couldn't it? Now I could sew that in there, hand stitch it, yeah, and make that a side tuck, so I think I will. So again, I won't sit and hand stitch that on camera because goodness, that would be boring. But I do want to sew this signature in, and I want to have a look at the tip-in bits, so that when we come to embellish it, which I think will be tomorrow now, not today. Yeah, there's one that I chose anyway. Yeah, when I come to embellish it, we can just go for it, and it'll just take one video. So I'm thinking it's not far off. I do want it the same size actually, so I think I will cut that down. Let's just move this to one side a minute, or we won't have room. So I hope you're all well. We are absolutely speeding towards Christmas, I feel. Time is just flying. Still got lots to do, I'm sure the rest of you have too. I always do that upside down, don't I? I want it in my cutter that way. Okay, so I need to just keep checking that I'm filming, because as you know, a couple of days ago it didn't, and I am now paranoid. Yes, we're filming. Yeah, still lots to do. I feel like I've got a lot to do because I have to do it while my, probably should have taken that off the bottom, shouldn't I? While my hubby's home, you know, because obviously I can't do anything that means going out and about when he's at work. I had to give up my car and driving a good few months ago now, just because of my knee. I will obviously drive again, whether I'll get another car, because I don't think I'm going back teaching. No, I know I'm not going back teaching full time, so yeah, when I've got my knee done and I'm able to drive, that's just going to be an easy stick, I think. Yeah, we'll just have the one family car, as it were. I'm hoping Neil will be able to go part-time soon, rather than we've been saying it for a long time, like it's a big I think it's a big jump for him, but I think he's getting to the stage now where he quite fancies it, you know, before straight into retirement. And he's only 58, he's not imminent, but you know, the earlier you retire, the better life you get when you're a bit fitter, I think, and healthier. So yeah, so I think when I get my knee fixed and I'm back to work, I will just do a day or maybe 2 days a week, and hopefully he will cut his down as well, so we'll be able to share the car. Is what I was trying to. Is that straight? You need to be straight. Yeah, I think it is. I'm wondering if I want that corner rounding. We said you in the front, didn't we? I don't even mind that going round the corner there, that picture, that's quite nice. I just put some edging or something on it. That was a happy. Do I want that rounded? I think I will. Once I start thinking about rounding, you know me, I like rounded corners. That one didn't look very round. Is that the... And that's not the piece I cut. The top is a piece I cut. Isn't that bizarre? Anyway, never mind. It's a junk journal. So yeah, that wants to go higher up in the middle. So I had another one, didn't I? And I hadn't pulled anything out to put on it yet. So let's have a look at it. Because I had 2 of those Winnie the Pooh pictures in. Yeah, I found the blue ink and a dauber, and I've inked the edge of that in blue. I might actually go over it with a bit of brown as well, so it does look distressed. I've gone right round it. I'm not inking all the pages. I just want this one to look ratty-tatty. Well, you can probably hear the rubbish men recycle. It's bottles and things like that, I think they're collecting, so they make a bit of a din while they're collecting them. Whoops. And obviously this won't stay stark quite in here anyway, it'll have something stuck on it, if not matted on it, so I'm not too worried about that little blob. That's better. Yeah, that looks a bit more distressed now, doesn't it? Yep, so I specifically left that short. I like it short. It was a small picture anyway, but it was that gave me the idea of the different layers and the torn piece. So I like that one short. I'm going to leave it short. We will mat quite a few of those book pages, or collage on them or something. I'm going to round that. Oh, that's the one I was looking for. I thought that was the one we'd just done. Why did I put my rounder? Yep, I've decided I'm going to round those. And then what am I going to put on the back of it? So that's the one. So it's going against that. I'll just have a quick look through here. It'd be nice for you to see and remind you actually of what I've got before I start digging in the card. Make sure there's nothing here that I come across and think, oh, I wish I'd seen that, I'd have put that on. Right, they're all embellishments. So let's put them on the embellishment pot. There we go. Pockets. Oh, what do you call an elf wearing earmuffs? You can read the answer, can't you? Anything you want, he can't hear you. Just tickled me, I thought I might put that in. Okay, so let's put those over there because they're pockets, and I know we haven't got an awful lot of pockets. I mean, these big ones are definitely not going to fit. Maybe put them there. Put the smaller pockets here. Right, 'cause I know I've got a lot, and that's a great big fairy envelope. That's not going to go in this piece either. Nor are these great big journal cards at the back, so let me remove those. Remember, I'm doing another one, a big A4 one, so all that lot will go in there. Right, tags. I'm just seeing if there's anything to put on there as a tip-in. Don't think there is. He's not big enough, is he? No. I'm going to enjoy putting him in there then. Right, but at least I've got my pile down small. Right, so I do need to be in the rest of these. Envelope. Is that the envelope that came off that other card? It is. That's a nice piece. We'll leave that as a possibility. No. Oh, there's a blue dyed envelope. We'll leave that. Yeah, we'll just pull a few bits out and see. Ooh. Navy blue. Right. Oh, let's have a look at what we've got there. I've got a few pieces to choose from. So let's take this out. Make sure I'm in camera for you. There we go. So that's that blue envelope. Oops, a daisy, which isn't quite big enough, but it's not a bad size. It's a piece of scrapbooking paper. It's very small, isn't it? It won't be much of a page, but maybe. Let's look at this. I think this came from Justine. It came with something, some happy mail from Justine. No. Ooh. Oh, what a pity that wasn't bigger. I like that piece a lot. So I'm down to 2 pieces that will fit entirely. That's going to be, if I use that, it's going to be sideways on. Goodness me. Looks like it might be this navy blue piece, right? That's not, is it? It's royal blue. You're not big enough that way, are you, by any chance? No. So let's just, before I get the cutter out, trim it down to a manageable size. That piece gets to live again. Right, so this is a straight edge. Just so I know where to put it in my chopper. There it is. So I am going for my booster jab this afternoon, which I'm not looking forward to, just because you know, there's queues and queues of people now. Things are getting I didn't square the other side up, did I? Yeah, things are getting a bit worse, I think. Is that the word I'm looking for? In regards to the COVID in the UK. That all looks very square to me. No, not that one. I knew there was one. It was bound to be, oh sorry, bound to be the last one, wasn't it? Yeah, so I think suddenly everybody's decided they will have the jab now. And they've lowered the amount of time between your first 2 and your booster. So there are thousands of people now going for it, which means I'm going to have to queue. But I really do need to get it done. So, oh, I didn't put the lid on me, glitter glue. So who knows how long that's going to take, and you know, if I'll feel poorly after it. But I think because they like you outside, you're going to have to queue outside. They like the fresh air around you, and that's not going to be fun regarding me standing. And then you have to sit afterwards for 15 minutes just to check that you're not going to be poorly, have a reaction to it. And I kind of gather that's in a very cold room because they don't want the COVID germs spreading, or whatever they are. I say germs, I presume that's what they are. By the adverts it looks like they're airborne. Are you going to be too big? Let's have a look, because I can trim you down. No, you're not. So I will just, I think, round you as well. Where did I put it? There it is. Yeah, so that's going to be my fun afternoon when I've finished here. So I haven't made plans for the rest of the day because, yeah, who knows how long it will take, and I probably won't feel like doing anything afterwards. It's a very cool morning again here today, so probably come and, oops, pushing things off the edge of my table now. Yeah, come home and just chillax. Oh, that was a good job. It didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. What's the blue look like? Yeah, it's quite nice actually. It sticks out beyond that one. Okay, and it's another page for us to embellish. So let's get this signature sewn in so it looks like a journal and we can start playing properly with it. Excuse me. Okay. It's just so tactile and squidgy. I love it. Love that cover. But it's ace in a really big one. Right, so I need to get these pages where I want them. Where's my lovely new ruler? Here it is. Oh, let's put the lid on that. That's it. In you go. Yeah. So the first few are staying put because they're all the right size, I think. Same size, I should say. Yes, I kind of want the floating ones in the middle rather than at the bottom. Obviously if they migrate a little bit it doesn't matter too much because nearly every page is a different width or height or both. But yeah, I'm aiming for middle and then we'll see see where we end up. Now obviously that Christmas tree one, that's it, you'll have to sit there like that because of the lace at the bottom. It's very particular about where it will and won't sit, so that one will have to be a low down one. Okay, so I think that's where we want it all. That is inside out, isn't it? Have you just noticed that? I wanted the rooks on the inside. Oh, pleased I spotted that. Right, are you still in the middle? You are. Okay. Which way did I squeeze you? Fold you. So you're the bottom, you're the bottom. Lovely. Oh. And again. Right, what colour shall I sew through it with? Now I didn't make any kind of a spine or sew down the middle or anything. I just left it so I could fold it wherever. But because it's soft, it will, you know, if I put lots of stuff in it and make it fat, it will be fine. Yes, what colour? What colour do we want? I don't think all my colours are in here. Oh, they are. So we don't want right. I think black is probably the only choice. Black or white. I don't think. I might be wrong. Do I want white? And just get me awl and me needle out while we think. I think we might want the white actually. I don't know. No, let's go black. Let's go black for a change. It will probably just kind of very nearly disappear into it, won't it? Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, and be mean with it. I know Roberta reminded me that I could, hi Roberta, I could leave my thread attached, you know, to the bobbin it's coming off when I sew, and then I could just cut it off can't see, at the right amount, so I wasn't wasting any, which I have seen people do, must admit, but because I move the book all over the place, upside down, inside out, you've seen me wiggle about with it, I just feel I would get myself in a bit of a pickle. So I haven't tried it yet. I will do one of these fine days. It sounds like a good idea. Maybe I'll try it off camera to start with. So yeah, make sure your pictures are all the right way up. Okay, so like I say, I've not done this through this material before, so really could do with a book under there, couldn't I? Something a bit thicker. Don't want to go into my desk, that's it. Right, let me move me. Sorry, that's microphone wire in the way. That's it. Alright, I'm quite a long way away from you as well. Let's see if I can get a bit nearer. Well, a long way from the book. I hope you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going in the middle with the awl, put a hole through, middle-ish, and yeah, keeping the book as closed as I can. So what will happen is everything will close up again as soon as I remove the awl. So I've gone quite a long way in. Yeah, to make quite a fat hole. You know, the further up the awl you go, the fatter it gets. So I went a long way in and made quite a big fat hole, because I think it will all close up again. Okay, we've started. Right, so I need to get one in up here. So I'm going, what, ½ an inch? Probably down from... Oh, that one doesn't want to go through at all. Right, so you can see I've gone right a long way up that shaft to try and create a bigger hole, and I'm going to try and put the needle through as I take the awl out. Whoops. No, I don't think it's not gonna work this time. That'll be a no. Oh, went through though. Went through on its own. So the pages feel a bit fat. I don't know, you know, in the spine. It could just be the cover pushing them out, you know, with its bubbly interior. Oh, and it seems to be working, not making a fat hole, so I'll do it again. But of course this one's going from the inside, so it might be okay. Yep, straight through, lovely. Yeah, and that black is disappearing, look. You can see it, but not a lot of it. Come through. Keep hold of that one. Right, this is a trick, getting back through here and in the same place and not splitting that thread. Gosh, black's hard to see. I've got spots before my eyes trying to see it. Yeah, because everything is closed up around it as well. I think I might just have to push it through and guess. And get that book closed a bit so it's in the right. Sorry if I'm whispering, that's what I do when I'm concentrating. There isn't even a hole there for me to get through. Right, I don't know whether to push another hole. Don't want to create two. Just bear with me. Oh, I think I'm through all but one by the feel of that. I wonder if I can take this apart and see, because I'm through quite a bit, I feel. I might be wrong. And through that one, don't know if you can see or not. Through there, through there. Well, where's it gone then? Must be out the back. It's always the same on camera. I'm going to have to sit, I think, just go through and hope I pierce it in the same place. Oh, something's resisting me. And I don't know what it is. It must be too far back, which means I need to open the other one. I don't really want them both open. Let's just pull it back until I can see it. I can't see it. Well, I'm obviously not even through the bubble wrap. I'm not, look, that's it. No, I'm going to have to go through a page at a time. Am I through? No. Right. Oh no, what is going on? It's made another hole there now. At least I'm in the right place. It's just I'm having to go through every one individually. I'm going to do 2 at a time this time. Yes. Okay, so it's a lovely cover, but it's hard to get your needle back through. That's made quite a big hole there, but oh, it's through. Goodness me. I had a fight on my hands there. Which one is that? Come on. Must be one of you. Yeah, it's got a little tiny tear there on that centre. Are we nice and... no, we're not. Come on, come through. It's not going to come through any more than that, but it is quite loose there. Right, I need to have a look. I need to have a look at this. Sorry guys. Oh, it's just the top one, which is, let's pull it a bit more and see which thread that is. Neither. How very bizarre. Ah, that was it. Right, I can see what I've done now. I've gone through the thread that you probably can't see because of the black. I maybe should have done it white just for you to see, shouldn't I? But ouch, I've split my thread. That's what I've done. That's it. That's why I wouldn't pull through and tighten up. Like, even I couldn't see this close to it that I'd done that. That's it. Now it's nice and tight. Okay. Okay. 3. I'm just going to go 2 because I did 3 last time and it was really thick, and I'm going to put a tiny bead of art glitter glue on there and let it put it on all 3, just let it dry, just so the papers where they've been pierced by the needle don't spread any further. Yeah, the strong thick ones are fine. It's the thinner papers that got pulled like that. Like I say, it's a fine, yeah, that one, that knot there. It's a fine line between, if you don't get it tight like this, that's quite a hard knot, then your signature wobbles about, which I really don't like. But obviously when it's tight it can pull through your papers, and I found if I get a little, you know, where it's made a bigger hole like that, if I just put a blob of glue, yeah, I've pulled that quite tight I think. But the signature shouldn't move in theory, should be a nice strong signature. Yeah, these back ones look fine, but yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll go through and put a few on. So where's the middle gone? Have those threads both downwards. Yeah, so that none of the pages move, and I will sit with it each page open till it's dried, and then move that needle. Yeah, then everything will be nice and secure. So let's have a look at it. So we're thinking we're going to have, perhaps that way, that in there with as a pocket. Might find something to do the same in the back actually. I know you've probably seen it once as I went through checking all the so something like that I can just do a bit of collage on the paper, on the writing there, because that's lovely nice paper, isn't it? Christmassy or wintry. It needs a bit of ink in, I think, to bring it down a little bit. Perhaps a little bit of lace or paper trim down there. We definitely need to put something on there. Yeah, so there's plenty of embellishing to do, so we'll have a nice long video tomorrow doing some embellishments. Yeah, I can see that middle definitely needs some glue on it. It's got quite a fat knot on it as well, and I only tied it twice. Pooh Bear and Piglet in the snow. Yeah, so going to be able to do something nice on these dark pages, aren't we? Yeah, same again, put something over that, but not the whole page. And we'll mat that. And then something in the back. Okay, so it's a short video that, but I really need to get those those pages glued before I can embellish. So hope you enjoyed what you saw so far. I know there wasn't an awful lot there. Tomorrow will be a much longer video because we will embellish it from beginning to end. So give me a thumbs up, comment to me in the comments, talk to me in the comments down below, but pop back again tomorrow and it should be the fun stuff. Okay, have a nice day, bye bye.